Hi, good afternoon and welcome to Cooking Uncovered. My name is Miriam and this afternoon I'd like to make for you a phenomenal butternut squash soup. So in the pot I already have my onions are cooking away here, and in that I've got 2 tablespoons of oil and 1 tablespoon of butter. To that I'm just going to quickly add some diced garlic and some diced carrots and celery. Now the thing is about this soup, it's going to be a pureed soup. So as long as all your vegetables are really sort of the same size and rather small, you don't have to really worry about it being very consistent, because we are going to puree the soup at the very end. So just 1 stalk of celery, 1 carrot, throw that in with your onions, get that started, and with 2 cloves of garlic. Now that's going to just simmer away here, saute away here. And what I've done with this is your butternut squash, of course. Now what I've done is I've cut off both ends and I've peeled it. And a little trick, always peel the fat end of it first, because when you turn it over it's a little bit easier to handle. So I've peeled my butternut squash, and this is a little bit less than half. I'm going to take out the seeds now of the fat part of the butternut squash, and all we're going to do is simply cut the squash into cubes as well, so that we can throw those in and saute those with the onions and the garlic and the celery and the carrots, because I like the taste of the sauteed butternut squash before you actually add the stock. So let's get those in as well. And there's a little bit of a trick to all of this. Of course, you got to be careful not to cut your hand when you're doing this. I like to have a little bit of a different taste, and I really like the taste that ginger gives us and cumin. So we're adding both grated ginger and cumin to this soup, and it's going to be, wait till you taste it, it's going to be absolutely delicious. So you can see that this is sauteing away nicely. We're going to soften the onions. We're going to bring out all the flavors in the butternut squash, the celery, the onions, and the garlic. Now, here in this bag is my frozen ginger, because I buy a chunk of ginger and then I freeze it. So now I'm just going to grate this, and I want about 2 tablespoons. And it actually grates very easily when it's frozen. Don't worry about peeling it. So see my grated ginger? You see that? So that can just go right into the pot. Perfect. Don't peel it, just throw it in. Also, some cumin, half a teaspoon of cumin into my pot as well. And some black pepper, always works well with this soup. Now I'm not going to add 1 bit of salt, because the stock that I have today is not, has a little bit of salt in it, but it's not the full reduced stock. So I want to make sure that I'm not over salting this soup, because it'll taste funny if you over salt it. So now my ginger, my cumin, my butternut squash are all sauteing away here, and the smell is so delicious. So to that I also want to add a little bit of cilantro, believe it or not. So I'm just going to throw it right into the pot. About, I don't know, 3 tablespoons of cilantro. Yep, I'm going to save some for the garnish. And once that's sauteed away, I'm going to add my stock, so about 3 cups of stock, and I'm going to simmer that for approximately 20 minutes, 20-25 minutes. And this is the fastest soup you'll ever make. And I'm serious about that. It goes really, really fast. So now I have some soup on the stove that I just made, and I'd like to bring it over for you. So I made this less than an hour ago, and I've semi-pureed it, because I do like to have chunks in it as well. But if you like it fully pureed, then just go ahead and do that. So here's my beautiful butternut squash, and it is so tasty. Look at the color of that. It's just absolutely phenomenal. Can you see that? Now to the middle of that, I'd like to add just a dollop of sour cream to the middle, and a little bit of cilantro. because it's such a nice garnish. And that cilantro is throughout the whole soup. It's absolutely delicious. So here's I can see a little bit of browning on my butternut squash. So now I'm going to add my stock. So about half a package, or 500 grams, 2 cups of stock. Just throw that in. Bring it up to the boil, and then you simmer it for about 15 to 20 minutes max, because you just wait until a sharp knife inserted in your squash can go in and out a lot easier. And really, folks, that's how easy it is to make butternut squash soup. And this is the ginger, the cumin, absolutely divine. Oh, that's good. That is delicious and nutritious. Great for you and easy to make. So thanks for joining me on Cooking Uncovered again. It's Miriam. If you have any questions at all about my cooking, about the recipes, please email me, mlboris@telus.net. I'd love to answer your questions, and if you need a printed copy, I'll get this on my website, or I can send it to you by email as well. So thanks for joining me, and have fun with your butternut squash. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.